Hi, my name is Mina and you're welcome to my corner. As you go on to watch my video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section, okay? And if you're a new YouTuber, you have a channel and I haven't checked you out, leave your channel handle in the description box and I'll check you out. Welcome once again to my corner. Hello there, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my corner. How are you all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Feels good to be here again. How we doing? How we holding up? Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're doing okay. You're welcome. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, thank you. My name is Mina. Like I said, I'm sure this place is where you want to be, okay? Because I make content that has to do with your 9 to 5 life, if you're a business owner, and about lifestyle generally, and then growth. So if this looks like where you want to be, which I'm sure is where you want to be, kindly hit the subscription button. It's a red button below and it's absolutely free. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know, you are the real MVP. Make some noise for the real MVP. Thank you for coming again and again and watching my videos. And if you are watching my videos and you have not subscribed, my analytics tells me that there are some people that watch my videos and have not subscribed. What gone? Are we quarreling? Is there a problem? Kindly hit the subscription button, alright? So for today's video, we're talking about common misconceptions people have about 9 to 5ers. 9 to 5ers, just a word I coined. It means people that are salary earners, people that are in paid employment, people that work 9 to 5. Okay, yeah. So just sharing common misconceptions people have about 9 to 5. As a 9 to 5er myself. All right, so yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, number one misconception I've always heard is salary earners live from paycheck to paycheck and they are always broke. How? How? I feel like people have this notion that salary earners somehow we live from salary to salary and we are always looking for money before the next paycheck comes. Before the next paycheck comes next week, next month, we are already borrowing to sustain ourselves, so we are always broke. I'm saying we because I'm a salary earner, and yes, I also have a side hustle on the side, but then again we get that misconception all the time. The truth about the matter is being broke in middle of the month is not a factor of being a salary earner. If you cannot manage money, if you cannot manage your resources, you're going to be broke. If you cannot manage your resources, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're a 9 to 5er, you will be broke. Okay, so how you are able to manage a salary of say 35,000 naira is the same way you will manage your business when you are making profit of 100,000 naira. So being broke in middle of the month is not a factor of being a salary earner. It's just a factor of not being able to manage your finances. So if you don't want to be broke in the middle of the month, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're a salary earner, budget, plan your finances well, live within your means and be content with what you have. Number two misconception is salary earners are unhappy and they can't wait to save enough and then leave the work 9 to 5 and then go and start their business. Let me bust your bubble. Not all salary earners or not all 9 to 5ers want to start their own business. Some 9 to 5ers genuinely enjoy working on a 9 to 5. Yes, and that is quite valid because there's this narrative people share, particularly if you're just starting out, you're just getting a job. They just tell you, just work there where you're working, save so you can go and start your own. And I feel like people start businesses these days for wrong reasons. You hear people saying that, oh, I'm going to start my business because I want to be my own boss. I hear that a lot, particularly if when I sit in for interview sessions and I hear young applicants say that I just want to work for 5 years so I can go and start my own and be my own boss. That's the reason why you want to start a business, to be your own boss. Are you serious? So I feel like people go on to start businesses for the wrong reasons, and we have seen people that go on to start their businesses. They leave a 9 to 5, go on to start their business, and midway into the business they realize that maybe I left too early, I left too soon, and they come back to a 9 to 5. Okay, so don't be in a hurry to just say I'm leaving the 9 to 5 to go and start my business. Okay, and not all 9 to 5ers want to leave the 9 to 5 life and go and start their business. No, some 9 to 5ers actually enjoy working on the 9 to 5. They actually maximize, they reach their potential, they maximize their potential on a 9 to 5, and that in itself is absolutely fine. Another misconception that is common and that we hear is all 9 to 5ers have horrible work experience, or they have horrible jobs. That's not true. Okay, that's not true. Okay, there are 9 to 5ers that have amazing work experience, like they love their job, they have amazing bosses and all that. So if you don't like your 9 to 5 job, it's not a factor of the fact that you work in 9 to 5. It's just a factor of fact that maybe you have a horrible boss. Even at that, I would still argue that having a horrible boss is relative. But then again, for this video, let's just say that maybe you have a horrible boss, or you work in an organization where the work culture is so poor and they don't have good work benefits. Yes, trust me, because if you change organizations and go where the work culture is amazing, they have amazing benefits, your story will change. Yes, your story will change. So not everyone have like horrible experiences. Not every 9 to 5 hates their job or have horrible work experiences or have horrible work experiences. Some genuinely enjoy doing what they do. They enjoy going to work. They enjoy spending that time between 9 to 5, and some even spend longer time. They stay longer. They close at 5, but they leave by 9 p.m. because they enjoy it. Another misconception that I hear all the time is salary earners want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't have enough capital. I feel like people have this narrative that salary earners are just these poor people. And if you check it. In fact, not if you check it, you realize that people feel like entrepreneurs have more money than salary earners. Who told you that? Like, who told you? Where did that misconception start from? So people usually feel like salary earners, they're just there because they don't have enough money to become entrepreneurs. Once they have enough money, they will leave. Not everyone, I say it again, not everyone is on the job to go and to gather enough money to leave. Not every salary earner is broke. Trust me, there's some salary earners or 9 to 5ers that have money. They have money, so if they want to start a business now, they will start. So it's not like it's capital that is holding them back. Some of them are not even waiting. They are not pausing. Yes, some 9 to 5ers want to start their own businesses, but they are not pausing because they don't have enough money. Some of them are pausing because they need to learn something on the job. They need to learn skills. They need to gather experience. They need to understand business management and how to manage people. That's why they are there. It's not because of money. So this notion of salary earners are broke, salary earners are struggling, salary earners are, it's not true. And if you're a young person starting out, please don't go on the job with that narrative of, oh, I'm just starting out, hey, I'm a salary earner, how much do I earn? Because you hear that a lot. People will say, oh, my salary, how much is my salary? Work within your salary. Okay, on popular misconception in it that trails the 9 to 5ers is 9 to 5ers do not have enough time for side hustles and even for their family. Okay, and I feel like this misconception was bettered because of bank jobs. I remember then when I was in uni, we know that we had this notion that bank jobs, you probably won't have time for yourself. You have to resume sometimes by certain time, close by certain time, and sometimes work weekends. And because as at then, bank job felt like the in job, like you've got a bank job but you're doing good, people just went in for bank jobs, or bank job just felt like the standard measure for the kind of job you wanted to have. But recently, now we realize that novel jobs are coming up, job roles that they don't even teach in universities, that gives you time. In fact, pandemic has already opened a new trail or a new route, in the sense that most people now work from home. Job roles that you didn't think could be done from home have now, they've been tweaked, and they are now remote work savvy. That's the word. They are now remote work savvy. Job roles that you never thought could be done from home. So yeah, that notion that 9 to 5ers, they work at a rigid time, they work with rigid timing, they have to resume at 8 and close by 5, or they have to resume at 9 and close by 5, is not always the case. There are some job roles that you don't have to show up to do the job, one, or you don't have to show up every day of the week, and you don't have you have flexible time. In fact, organizations now have flexible time as one of their value propositions. One of the things they offer employees, that come and work for us, we give you flexible time. So that was so old school. Okay, this is 2020. 9 to 5ers are having flexible time, and most of them have time for their side hustles. And yes, most 9 to 5ers have side hustles. Another misconception people have about 9 to 5 is you cannot be rich on a 9 to 5. I don't know why will you say that? Why will you say that of 9 to 5ers? Why will you say we cannot be rich on a 9 to 5? Why? So the thing is this, right? So being rich is as a result of making good financial decisions. Okay, it's not a factor of having a 9 to 5 or being an entrepreneur or having a side hustle. If you make good financial decisions, you will reap the dividends of it. Okay, so if you're an entrepreneur and you make poor financial decisions, you will still not be rich. If you're a 9 to 5 and you make poor financial decisions, you will still not be rich. Entrepreneurs do not start out making so much profit. No. So whether it's a profit you make or a salary, you need to make good financial decisions to be able to enjoy the dividends of being rich. All right, and remember that rich is relative. Okay, rich to you might be, oh, I sleep on a bag of money, I am flexing money anyhow, money here and there and there. That might be rich to you. Rich to me might just be being content, being able to afford everything I need. Okay, now remember, everything I need, not necessarily everything I want, being able to afford it. And I would just like to see at this point that be content. Whether you're a salary earner or you're an entrepreneur, be content. The people who are rich today, the people who we aspire to be, it's the Dangotes, your $10, the Bill Gates, that we all wish that we have as much money as they do. Trust me, they didn't start out like this. They started out by being content, by being prudent, by cutting their needs, cutting things, by living within their means, by saving, by investing. And you can do all that being a 9 to 5. So yes, you can be rich on a 9 to 5. Yes. And when we say 9 to 5, don't think about 9 to 5 like just bank attendant, just customer care. Think about 9 to 5 now has broadened. There are different aspects of being a 9 to 5. There's COO, there's programs, there's operations, there's different aspects of being a 9 to 5er. The last misconception I have about 9 to 5 is that being a 9 to 5 will not let you grow and it will limit you. That's not true. The best way to, maybe not the best way, one of the best ways to grow, it's actually on a 9 to 5. But then again, like I said, there are conditions to these things. And so people are just not in the right work space. So people are working in place where the organization do not prioritize growth. And now that's not a factor of being a 9 to 5. That's a factor of the kind of organization you work in. But generally, 9 to 5 will expose you to lots of experiences. 9 to 5 will expose you to lots of learnings. You will learn, you will gain experience on a 9 to 5. So that even if you're going to start your own business, you will take that experience you've learned on a 9 to 5 with you to your own business or on your journey to being an entrepreneur. So being a 9 to 5 is not limiting. You would actually grow. Okay, I'm just going to end this video by saying this. Okay, I don't know where we got the notion that a 9 to 5 is broke or 9-to-5ers are always broke, while entrepreneurs are the rich people. If you have to be rich, you have to be an entrepreneur. No, okay, it doesn't work like that. And trust me, most 9-to-5ers have side hustles. In fact, everyone should have a side hustle. Whether you're an entrepreneur or a 9-to-5er, have a side hustle. Okay, you know that with this whole pandemic now, some entrepreneurs had to sit at home because it affected their business big time. So it tells you that everyone should have a side hustle, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you're a 9-to-5er, have a side hustle. But the notion that salary earners are always broke, salary earners will not grow, salary earners are miserable, do and leave your 9-to-5, what are you doing as a 9-to-5er? No, okay, 9-to-5 is actually interesting. And there are people who are enjoying their 9-to-5 and just want to grow. They enjoy what they do, and some people don't actually intend to live a 9-to-5. Okay, some people intend to get to the maximum of their career as a 9-to-5er, and that in itself is valid. So let's not sell a wrong narrative to the younger generation, making them feel like having a 9-to-5 is wrong. And because the repercussion is that you see people who just go into start businesses for the wrongest reason, excuse that language, the wrongest reasons. I'm starting a business. Oh, I'm starting a business because I want to be my own boss. I want to start my business because I don't want anybody to be sending me message. I want to start a business because I don't want somebody to be telling me nah. You should start a business because you're trying to solve a need, all right, not because you want to feel good. With that, we have come to the end of this video. I hope this video was interesting. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.